Alright guys, today's cook is chicken thighs in the air fryer. This is the second edition of this series. This recipe is a lovely smoky flavour to these chicken thighs. They're juicy and they are absolutely flavour packed, so I know that you're going to absolutely love them. So this is the shopping list that you're going to need to replicate this recipe. Really simple, few ingredients. Of course, you're going to need some chicken thighs, and then the rub is going to comprise of some smoked paprika, some ground turmeric, and some ground cumin. That combination is magic. And then obviously we're going to need some good old-fashioned salt and pepper, and we're going to need a little bit of oil. This is just a bowl that I refill, just some regular cooking oil. So let's cook. So the first step is to comprise our rub. Okay, so we want a heaped teaspoon of the smoked paprika, a level teaspoon of the ground cumin, and a half teaspoon of the ground turmeric. Now this is going to be for 4 chicken thighs. So we're then going to do 3 or 4 grinds of the salt, and then quite a few, you can see I split it up, probably about 20 or so grinds of the freshly ground black pepper. Then give this a nice stir. Okay, give this a nice stir because you want all of those flavors to combine, because when we add them, we want them to be fully coated in all the flavors, not just, one of the chicken breasts gets the paprika, one of them gets the turmeric, and you can see we get a nice, lovely, nice golden, vibrant blend. Then we have to prepare the chicken. Now what I always do is I get the chicken thighs and I just give them a touch over it in my hands just to see if there's any little nasty bits. Sometimes the butchering is not perfect and there'll be a little bit of bone like I had on this one. So we're just going to nab that off. Sometimes you get a little bit odd, little hard little bits and pieces just because, that's just the way it is. They're just not always prepared that well. I had that one and I think one of the others had a tiny little extra bit that I also chopped off. Then once that's done, make sure that you give them a nice pat dry. Okay, get all the moisture off, all the water's gone, and then they are ready for the next step. Okay, because we are now going to be coating them in some oil. Okay, this is obviously going to help the cooking process. It's also going to allow us to hydrate the spice mix when we tip that over the chicken right now. Okay, so the first step is obviously to start sprinkling over it. You're not going to use all of this, okay, because we're going to be putting some more in a minute, and also you may want to put some aside for once the cooking process is halfway done, because sometimes it comes off and you just want to make sure that you've got full coatage. Okay, so get your hands in, mix it in so you've got the oil and the spice mix gets all thoroughly hydrated and it's fully coated. You might want a few extra spoonfuls just to make sure that they are fully coated, but you're going to see this is what you want. You want both sides. Make sure both sides, okay? So now we're going to jump across to the air fryer and we're going to set it to 200 degrees C, and we're going to set it for 30 minutes. And we're going to, part of this is going to be the preheating stage, which is 5 minutes. Then you're going to pop in your chicken thighs in. As we can see there, they are skin side down, and I haven't got the raised section of this air fryer, so they're down at the bottom so that when the fat renders, it really gets going on that skin, because that's what we want. So once it's been in there for 10 minutes, you can see they already are starting to look really, really good. That spice mix is looking really, really good. We're then going to flip them over, so they're now skin side up, and then you can give them a little bit of a sprinkle, not too much, but a little bit of a Brucey bonus on top, just to make sure that they are fully covered. Then stick them back in for the remaining 15 minutes. Just leave them in there, don't need to open it again, and then they are done. And you can see they look absolutely fantastic. They are crispy, they are juicy, they are flavourful. Really, really good. So all that remains is the taste test. So I'm going to hand it over to myself to really enjoy.
Alright guys, welcome back to the taste test. Today we did my second version of the air fryer chicken thighs. This is another fan favourite. Really, really simple, minimal ingredients, but absolutely jam-packed full of flavour. I think you're really going to like this. This has got more of a smoky taste as opposed to the more rounded that we had in the first one that had the punch of the lemon. Okay, but this I think you're going to like. In the air fryer, 25 minutes, you can't go wrong. You're not going to overcook them. They're going to retain their juiciness. Look at that. That is absolutely phenomenal. Looks just brilliant. Absolutely. So happy. So happy. So let's just go for the mandatory taste test. You just can't go wrong with chicken thighs in the air fryer. You are going to like this. Lots and lots of smoky, punchy flavours. I don't really know what more to say, but give it a go. Let me know what you think. As always, hit the thumbs up button. Check out the description for any my kit, any other ways to support the channel. And if you've got anything to say, you just want to say hi, you appreciate the recipe, the comments is the best place to do that. So have a wonderful day, take it easy, and I'll see you soon.